Hey YouTube, it's Mario from the channel Budget Bugout, and thanks for watching and welcome back. For those of you who are not familiar with my channel, I like to review and compare different outdoor as well as everyday carry items such as knives, flashlights, backpacks, as well as other gear. And in this video, what I did is I made a wish list, and for those of you who are interested in purchasing any of these items, especially for the holiday season, I linked all of the Amazon.com links for each product in the description box down below, as well as bonus items not discussed in this video. So stay with me, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the top 10 items at or below $20. Let's dive right in. I guess we'll just start with multi-tools, and this is the Leatherman Squirt, known as specifically the PS4, the P for the pliers. And I really like this keychain tool, but not because it has excellent pliers, but also because of some of the other tools, which I'll run through real quickly. So you do have a file right there, and of course a knife blade. And then on this side, if you can get your fingers in there, got a bottle opener as well as a little Phillips head and flathead screwdrivers tips. And then, let's see if I can grab this, scissors as well. So really cool little device, product to have in your pocket or attached to your keychain. Moving on, speaking of something attached to your keychain, you also have this little guy out here. This is known as the Tinker, and the really cool thing about the Tinker is the knife. It's got a can opener and bottle opener, as well as small screwdriver tips. And then on the other side, it has a better Phillips head and an awl or punch or ream, depending on what you want to call this, which serve for a multitude of different purposes, especially out in the outdoors. But I really like the fact that Victorinox, which is the company that makes the Swiss Army knife, has partnered with Wounded Warriors to make some Swiss Army knives, and the funds go to a good cause, of course. You also have tweezers, and then on the other side you have a little toothpick back here. So those are the different uses and tools in this multi-tool, I guess you could call it, or Swiss Army knife. Then in no particular order, kind of going along, we have the CRKT Squid, and this bulldog of a pocket knife is just a really excellent beater knife. It has 8 CRV MOV steel, just a great design. I have zero complaints with it, and it is a little bit heavier because of its robust makeup, but really like this knife. It doesn't really feel that heavy because of the size of it. Then moving along to flashlight I have on me literally every single day, and I keep this, as some of you all know, in my sheath. Let's see here if I can find it off camera. My Leatherman sheath, I kept this tool in here. If you guys get the nylon sheath for a Leatherman Wave or any Leathermans of that size, you guys can keep that in there, or just keep it clipped to your pocket or in your bag or whatever. But I love the this is known as the Streamline Micro Stream, and it only has one output. You can even clip this to the bill of your hat, which I actually have a hat right now, so you can make that hands-free. So pretty cool design in my opinion. But moving along, if that doesn't interest you, maybe something a little bit more practical does, and that is where this Write in the Rain Notepad comes into play. And as its name implies, I'll show you here with my special water here. You can see that it is waterproof. Let's see here. Ta-da! It just beads right up on the notepad there. If you guys can see that. So, nice and dry. And of course you can take pens or pencils or whatever, and you can write on there. Fisher Space pens seem to do best. Moving along, this is the Minimalist from CRKT. Actually, it's pretty cool that I have the water in this because it has micarta handle scales, and of course just its design itself, but with those finger grooves. But micarta adheres to the skin really well in a wet environment. But this is the buoy version of the blade. You have I think 3 different options if you guys get this. But you got jimping on the spine of the blade, as well as a little bit of a lanyard right here. It just really feels like the way I describe it usually is that it feels like melted butter in your hands. Oh, by the way, this pretty much whenever you wear this, I wear this to the gym, just so I always have a knife on me. But you actually do forget that you're wearing this, as cliche as that sounds. But since we were already talking about needing to sharpen my knife, I will show you guys the knife sharpener setup that you guys can get from Lansky. By the way, none of these companies are sponsoring this or any of my videos. I just wanted to show you guys the products that I actually use and highly recommend. Not to mention they get great reviews on Amazon anyways. But yeah, you can you basically take those sharpening rods, stick them in here, and then pull your knife through them. And just an excellent thing to have. You're going to need to have ways of maintaining your blades, as you just saw. And then kind of skipping around a little bit to mechanics gloves. So just because you or someone you know is used to using just real cheap leather gloves that really don't fit the hand and really don't provide a lot of dexterity, doesn't mean that you shouldn't get a good pair of mechanics gloves. But mechanics gloves are great, really high ratings, as all of the products do on the table. And if you guys aren't familiar with them, be sure you check them out. Link in the description box down below. And then let's see here, moving along, what have I not covered yet? I'll go ahead and start talking about these knives. So as you can see, these are knives from a company known as Morakniv. And that's how you pronounce it, or I think it's Morakniv. But anyways, we call it in America Mora, or Mora knives. And a really cool thing about this is that not only do some of them have sheaths that are interlocking, which are easy to disengage, by the way, but they're very inexpensive kind of beater blades that you can bring into the woods. They're originally meant as craftsman knives, or knives that construction workers can use as they're literally building things and trying to pry things open and cut things. But a little while ago, we meaning the community of prepper survivalists and bushcrafters, realized that these make great beater knives for in the woods. And this one has a rubberized grip. It's known as the Robust from Mora. It has a little finger guard on it as well. You can kind of bear it down on the woods. And in fact, they're so inexpensive that you could get 2 of them, or the same version twice of 2 of them. I don't know why I have so many of them, but the good news is that you guys can do the same. And the most common version of a Mora is known as the Mora Companion. So just as the name implies, this is a great thing to have by your side as your, probably as your like I said, beater knife, or as your blade that you use whenever you don't want to use your expensive knife for something. This can take the damage for you, just like a companion, just like a friend. It'll be there for you. And then a knife that's slightly outside of that the price range that everything else is in, that $20. This one now is at $30, but at one point it was like $25, $26. But this is known as the SCHF 36. And yes, now we're kind of getting past 10 items, but this is just an excellent knife, and it's pretty durable. It's got a 1/4 inch thick blade steel, or thickness, I should say. But I love this little knife. The sheath isn't bad either. It even comes with a sharpener and a ferrocerium rod as well. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the description box down below, or the comment section, I should say. And of course, you can check out the description box where you can find the links for all these products. Y'all stay safe out there, and remember, it pays if you're prepared. God bless.